Are you ready? Check your reality.
The comments and opinions of this program may be considered offensive. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome back to Uncommon Sense. Here's your Uncle Butch here, and I have a little topic I want to discuss today. In the studio with me is also Billy, so I don't want to forget Billy. And go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello? Just kidding.
Hello.
How's it going, everyone?
And what's really got me kind of my dander up a little bit here is, what's got me a little pissed is that Biden calls Afghanistan evacuation a success.
You know, that really grinds my gears.
It does.
It does, for real.
It does. In a speech about the end to the U.S. war in Afghanistan, Biden called the evacuation of Kabul a, quote, extraordinary success, and said it marked the end of an era in which the United States used military force to, quote, to remake other countries, unquote. He portrayed the United States' options in Afghanistan as either escalation or withdrawal. This is all according to the New York Times, and we'll give you a link to the article on that below. I think it's funny that here just recently, this is Wednesday, September 1st, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki refused during Wednesday's press briefing to address an explosive report from Reuters this week that said Democrat President Joe Biden pressured Afghanistan President Ashraf Ghani during a July phone call to make false claims about the nation's fight against the Taliban. In the coil, Biden offered aid if Ghani could publicly project he had a plan to control the spiraling situation in Afghanistan. We will continue to provide close air support if we know what the plan is, Biden said. In much of the call, Biden focused on what he called the Afghan government's, quote, perception problem. I need not tell you the perception around the world and in parts of Afghanistan, I believe, is that things are not going well in terms of the fight against the Taliban, Biden said. And there is a need, whether it's true or not, there is a need to project a different picture. Well, he did that. Biden did that. He projected a totally different picture. He projected America as a weak country.
We are a disgrace and a laughing stock to the world right now.
Yes, we are. And
even the French are laughing at us.
I know. Have you heard about what's going on in Australia lately?
Dude, Australia is going insane.
I know.
Well, it has been for a while.
They're on a countrywide, nationwide lockdown.
Yep.
You can only be out. You have
for
papers
essential purposes
and essential
with papers.
purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show you essential.
Yeah, it's essential that if I don't get out of my house, I'm gonna go batshit crazy. Not just kidding.
Start throat punching people.
Throat punching people. Yeah. People go crazy when they're locked up too long. It's called cabin fever.
Yes. Ask the pirates about it.
Yes.
Pirates, the whole reason we learned about cabin fever and scurvy.
Yep.
Dude, scurvy's awful.
Yeah, it is.
That's some horrible stuff.
Yeah, that's why.
Vitamin C is like the glue that holds us together.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't get your vitamin C, which means if you don't get any fruit or vegetables, you're gonna die, literally. And your body just starts falling apart. It usually starts like in the mouth area, and like you can like literally feel the roof of your mouth peeling off of the bone.
Oh man!
Can you imagine how painful that would be?
Oh yeah!
It's said to be excruciatingly painful way to die.
Yeah, definitely.
Silent moment for all those pirates out there who died from scurvy.
Tip my hat to those pirates, because without them, without any of our history, we wouldn't be where we are today.
There was a article, this is totally off subject, but there was an article I read a long time ago, and it was about what very well could have been some of the first settlers or possible settlers here.
Right.
And it was a little tiny island off of somewhere, back east, northern region.
Maine.
Somewhere off of Maine or New York or something.
Right.
It's a tiny little island. Some people were out there, excavating or whatever, and just digging for whatever, they could find. They were scientists of some sort, Anyways, they found these bones, and then they realized that there was like a miniature graveyard there.
Yeah.
And in studying the bones, they also found some other stuff there, and they actually ended up finding a diary of this French doctor.
Right.
And so they figured out where the people had come from, and figured out that this guy had been the first to, that we know in history now,
Right.
the first to do an autopsy. Because he was trying to figure out why these people were dying, and they were dying of scurvy.
Right. Wow.
It was an interesting article.
Very.
Okay, so back on subject.
Back on subject. Well, I got my little rant out of the way there, my little peeve moment. I call upon all Republican and Democrat, if you are an American and you're here to represent America and represent its people,
If you believe
we are
in
America.
the America that we were, say, when 9/11 happened.
I don't care about
That-
9/11. I
well,
care
no,
about
but-
9/12. 9/12 was the day that
Yes.
we all came together.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The America that came together when 9/11 had happened,
Right.
those people
Yeah.
that still believe in that,
Right.
in that strength, and in that
And it didn't,
family.
and it didn't
values
matter
of
if you called
being
yourself
one with your
hyphenated
country.
American or whatever, whether it be African American, Mexican American, Asian American, whatever. People from all cultures that identified as American on 9/12 united as one, and we said we would make a stand, we would never forget, and we took the fight to them.
I'm going to start a movement called I Identify as an American.
Yes.
There's all these identity politics going around.
Right. Well, who is it? Teddy Roosevelt that said that if you are a hyphened American and not an American, then you are neither.
Was it Teddy? Or no, I think it was...
It was Theodore Roosevelt,
Was it?
I think. Yeah, it said that.
He said some good things. There's a lot of his politics that I'm like, I'm kind of back and forth with Teddy Roosevelt, but he
Right.
said some great things.
Oh, yeah. But see, that's when it didn't matter if you was with the Democrat Party or the Republican
Yeah.
Party, because you wanted what was best for America.
Mm-hmm. And he
And-
was doing what he thought was right.
Right.
He had good intentions, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Back to the Afghanistan thing. Something popped up on my phone earlier, and I can't find it specifically now, but it was about the Taliban being angry that the U.S. left choppers that were broken.
Well, if I was to leave something
Why would they be mad if they got free
broken,
stuff that was broken?
Well, probably because it was promised to them. Probably in a deal
That's where
negotiated
my
back
brain goes. Like,
behind
why are you
back
mad?
doors saying, hey, if you let our American citizens out and we withdraw from the country, we'll leave all of our equipment behind. You can use it to do whatever, but we're just getting out of the country. We just want all of our citizens back home. I can see a deal
except
like
not all
that
the
going down.
citizens went home. Here's one when I was trying to find the video I was looking for. This one popped up. Ben Shapiro was talking about students and a 3-year-old left behind in Afghanistan. It's the title of the video. I haven't watched it yet. I heard that there was a whole missionary group that went over there, that at least part of them are still over there.
Yep, American missionaries are over
Mhm.
there.
And some of them were students. That might be the students he's talking about. I don't know. And then this one popped up and made me laugh. It's from Joe Collins. He ran in California last year.
Right.
What is her name that is like the mayor of LA?
Oh, it rhymes with punt. I can't remember it though.
That's all I can think of too. So anyway, he ran against her. He lost, unfortunately.
Right,
But
unfortunately.
he did have the guts to run against her. Of course, there's been little bits here and there of people saying crap about him on the internet, but I'm like,
Right.
I don't know the guy, so from what I've seen that he's posted and whatnot, I think he's pretty legit. But
He seems
anyways,
like
he posted this video that says Biden's pullout game is extremely weak. It was posted today.
Oh, I love it.
So we're gonna listen to the first minute of it. I haven't watched the whole thing, but we're gonna listen to the first minute of it real quick.
After President Joe Biden took his victory lap yesterday, Eric Trump addressed the billions of dollars we practically handed over to the Taliban. Take a look.
But think about it, 600,000 arms, 76,000 vehicles. We gave a terrorist organization that 3 weeks ago was riding around on mopeds, we gave them 76,000 vehicles, tanks, APCs, up-armored Humvees. We gave them Black Hawk helicopters. We gave them C-130s. We gave them mini-birds, what our special forces use to fly onto the top of buildings.
So, yeah, we just gave them all this cool stuff.
Yeah.
Here you go. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Oh,
You know?
wait, my birthday present's broken.
Yeah, exactly.
He said they'd all be working.
But you said...
Yep.
Yep.
I can
So
only
there's that
ponder.
sauciness.
I mean, we're not saying that's what happened. No, because deals like that don't happen in Washington, D.C.
You know, there was one of our great presidents that said, question everything until you find an answer, and then question that too. It was something like that.
Right.
Who was it that said it? I want to say it was JFK, but I don't think so.
I'm not sure. We should look it up. We'll look it up and we'll get right back to you folks right after this break.
Uncommon Sense is now available for your listening convenience on Anchor.fm. Anchor allows our podcast to be available on more platforms. Click a link in the description below to connect to your favorite listening app and stream Uncommon Sense today. Thank you for your listening and supporting our show. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and lay a smackdown on that notification bell to get notified anytime we post new content. Thanks again from your hosts at Uncommon Sense.
And we're back, and we could not find the quote I was looking for.
It's all right, though. We found some other inspiring quotes that we want to share with you today.
These are not the quotes you're looking for.
Yes.
I couldn't help myself.
Do not eat yellow snow. That is not a quote you are looking for.
Yeah, that wasn't the quote I was looking for. Why is that here?
No, but
Okay, for real though. I did find one though that was the Apostle Paul said in Thessalonians, question everything and keep what is good. So that was nice.
that was very nice. And it's some good words of advisement and good words of his wisdom. Wisdom.
Socrates said it at one point, and Albert Einstein.
Yep. So did what was his name? Oh, Euripides. He said it.
I know it's been said several times, but the way it was worded in my head was when my dad was telling me about it.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it was a president.
I found one that
Either that or it was George Carlin.
it could have been George
It
Carlin.
could have been George Carlin.
Well, you know, folks.
Miss
No.
that guy. When comedy was real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one that told me the joke about the stoplights.
Right? He was the one that told me the joke about good immune systems.
Yeah.
He was talking about, we used to swim in the Hudson River.
The inspiring quote that I found, the quote I want to leave with you guys today, and I don't know who wrote this, whoever wrote it. Sorry for not getting your name correct or finding your name, but this quote really inspired me, and I wanted to share it with all of our listeners out there. Question everything that is popular and seek answers in what is not. And with that, we hope you enjoyed the show. From Uncle Butch here, and
Billy the Kid.
we thank you for tuning in, and we hope you have a good life. And don't forget, question everything.
And then question it again.